Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm showing you how to create labels for skincare products. So I create all of my own labels for my body butters, for my scrubs, for my lip balms, and I thought it would be cool to show you guys exactly how I do it. So if you're new to making your own skincare products and labels, this is the perfect video for you. I'll be showing you how to create these labels using Canva. Want to see how I do it? Keep watching. So we're inside of my Canva account, and I do have the pro version of Canva, which is $12.99 a month. So you can use the free version though, but we're going to go over here and click on create a design. So we're creating a design as if we're creating a new logo. So we're going to go to label, click on that, and then we are going to create a label for a 4-ounce jar. So a 4-ounce jar of body butter. So I'm going to hit resize and enter my size. So the size of the like a 4-ounce body butter would be 7.5 by 1.5. And then we're going to hit resize because we're creating a completely new label. So now you can see that we have our label, and the first thing we're going to do is go over and choose our text. And we're going to completely make up a name. So I'm calling my business Beauty by Me. We're just going to choose a font that would be ideal for a logo. So we're just gonna keep searching, and Canva has plenty of logos to choose from. The ones that have the little crown next to it, those are a part of the Canva Pro version. So if you don't have the Pro version, go ahead and choose one that does not have the little crown next to it. So I'm just trying out some different styles to see which one I like. And we're gonna go ahead and keep scrolling until we come across, of course, one that we really like. So again, you can see that I circled that little crown. That is because it is a pro version and you do have to pay to use those particular fonts. So I like this font. It's called Breathing. So we'll just use that as an example for our logo. We're just going to find the correct size. So you can either hit the plus sign or you can hit the minus sign for the font size. You can also just type in the font size if you know which size you want to use. And then just center your business name. And from there, once it's centered, we are going to go over and let me just blow this up for you so you can see this really good. So now we're going to choose an additional font. And because we're creating a logo, we really want it to look like a logo. So we'll just put something like handcrafted. And first I need to find a font that I like for this word. So we're gonna go with Arimo, and then we're gonna make this text smaller than the actual, I'll call it a faux logo text. And then we're going to off-center it so that it's over to the side, just to give it a really nice professional logo look. So now we are going to choose an element. So we're gonna go and look for something that kind of symbolizes your business name. So when I think of body butters, I think of skincare products, I think of a spa. So I just typed in the word spa and then just choose whatever element you want. And you can see that you can change the color of this element. So we're going to click on the color, and then you can really change this to whatever you want. Your brand colors, if you've already picked those out or chosen those, then that would be great. If you haven't, just pick something that's fun and lively. And again, something that represents your business. So next, we're going to choose an additional heading. And this is going to be the name of our product. So we're creating a label for a body butter. So body butter is the name of our product. And just try to make sure that everything is centered and that it looks really nice since you're taking the time to make a label. Even though it's just for possibly friends and family, you want to set a nice tone for your business. We are going to find a font that looks good with our logo. For the words body butter, I want to change it to Open Sans. I really like how this font looks, so I'm going to change it to Open Sans Bold. And this is a really great font that's free, that looks really good pretty much with any logo. So I'm going to use that as my font choice for my product name. And again, you're just seeing that I am trying to make sure that everything is centered before I move on to the next step. So now I'm going to go ahead and add a subheading, and this is going to be for my the scent of the body butter, like what the body butter smells like when you open the jar. So let's call this scent, or this type of body butter, Tahitian Summer. So again, I'm just going to choose a font for this, and I like to choose maybe 2 different fonts. I don't really want to choose more than that, or I don't recommend choosing more than that, because then all your words start just not matching and looking kind of off. So 2 fonts is good. I mean, you essentially have like 3 fonts since your logo, it has its own font. So now I'm just putting in the total weight of my product. So again, this is a 4-ounce product, and I'm just going to make this 4 ounces a little bit smaller because it's going to go at the bottom of my label and doesn't have to take up that much space. So now I'm going to go in and choose lines, because we want to break up our label into 3 different sections. So because we have a lot of empty space on either side of the label, that part of the label that we've already created. So I just grabbed a line, and you can turn these lines left to right, upside down. You can flip them however you want. You can make them thicker, you can make them thinner. Again, this is, I believe, a part of the free version. You don't have to have the, yes, you don't have to have the pro version in order to use these little lines, but this is going to just separate our label and give it a little, you know, just make it look very professional. And then as you can see, I duplicated that line, and I'm going to have my Beauty by Me, so my business name, as well as the type of product I'm creating, and the scent in the middle. And once I have my lines completely in place, I'm now going to go over and choose a heading and add my ingredients. So whatever ingredients you put in your product, you can go ahead and place them on either side. It's up to you. Choose whatever side you want. So I'm just going to type out the word ingredient and list all of my ingredients that are in my product. And again, like I said, I'm only using 2 different fonts, so I'm using a Remo for this wording as well. So let's type out shea butter. We'll put in a little mango butter, some jojoba oil. Let's also add in some, I don't know, maybe grapeseed oil, like all the things that you love or that you have put into your body butter. Vanilla fragrance, since this is a Tahitian summer fragrance, let's add in some coconut fragrance and some vitamin E. Let's just throw all of our ingredients right onto our label. And then let's go ahead and center our label so that everything looks good, and you can format it so that it's either centered or offset to the left or to the right. So now I'm going to add some additional text on the other side just to give just a little bit of background about my product. So I'll say something like, we make all of our products with you in mind, homemade, natural, beautiful, and then I'll go ahead and format that so that it looks really nice. So that even if you're giving it to friends and family, they think that they can see that you put a lot of thought into your business. Okay, so we have just created our label. So to put the finishing touches on it, let's go in and add some cute little designs to something that symbolizes like a Tahitian summer. So I think of nice, like colorful flowers. So I'm just going to add these two little flowers, which again are part of the free version because you don't see the crown next to the little flower. And I'm just making sure everything is centered. So now I'm just going to add color to my label to give it some pizzazz. So like I was mentioning, you can go in and resize your lines so you can make them thicker or make them thinner. You can use whatever colors you want. Canva gives you a ton of different colors to choose from. So I like this pink and yellow together. It kind of pops. To change the color of your actual, like the name of your business, you can do that too, or you can just leave it a dark color, whatever you choose. But with Canva, you can certainly go in and be as creative as you want, which is why I love using it, and it's super easy. So now we're just going to download our label, and for this one we want to download in a PNG format, and so we're just going to click download. And I did not do a transparent background because we have color on this particular label. And now you can see that we have our 4-ounce label. So now I'm just going to show you how to create a circular label if you already have a logo. And because we're creating a label for a circle top, I thought it would be kind of fun, kind of cool to add a circle around the actual wording that will be on top of the jar. So now let's go ahead and click on uploads. And as you can see, I have my logos here. So I'm just going to choose the logo that I want and go ahead and pop it right in the middle of my circle. So again, I'm going to go in and add some text, and I'm just going to add the name of the product that I'm creating the label for. I'm going to go ahead and change the font, and I'm going to use the same font on the other label that we created prior to this one. So now I'm just adding in my fragrance. And again, this is going to be Tahitian Summer. And because all of my products are handcrafted, I like to add handcrafted. Also, Canva has this great tool where you can space out your letters if you want. You can add spacing in between the lines if you want to do that. So I really enjoy using Canva. It's been very helpful for me. You can also choose an element to go onto your label. So I'm going to choose the same element to give my label for my top the same feel as the label that's going to go around the jar. So now I'm just going to, instead of putting flowers on the bottom, let's put something different. Let's choose a different element. So now I'm just going to choose a color for my circle, and I'm also going to outline body butter so that it stands out against the white background. And also let's choose that same pink for the word love. And you can make your flowers a different color if you want, or the same color. And now we're just going to download this label again in PNG. But because we're using a white background, I'm going to go ahead and use a transparent background and download my label. And this is the result once you download it on a transparent background. I'm going to go over to Online Labels. I'm going to sign in, and as you can see, we're in my account, and I'm going to launch the Mistero Label Designer. And from there, you can actually upload the design that you've already created. But first, before we do that, I'm going to put in my label size. And for this demonstration or this part of the video, I'm only going to upload the circular logo. So I'm going to choose the 2.5, and I'm going to upload my image by just clicking on Upload New Image. And then I'm going to drag my image over to the middle of the circle. And as you can see, there's a little caution sign that keeps popping up. So this just means that you are outside of the lines. So because I've made these labels a bunch of times, I know that if I go outside the line, it's still going to work as long as I don't go outside of that solid line. And you can also see that you can rotate, you can flip your labels, you can center your labels. So they give you really great tools. So I'm just going to now print my label, and I'm going to open it directly from my browser. And this will show me that I have all 12 labels ready to print. And then from my computer, just hit print, and then my labels will print. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was really informative for you, especially if you've been struggling with trying to use Canva. It's extremely easy to use. Products that I use can be found in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.